we starting prematurely.
Dig.
What's going on, man? It's your girl TampaMystic, and
Dorilla
we live and direct on the industry's most wanted
podcast.
You dig? Hey, man, listen, we got a special guest checking in. I had the pleasure of meeting him and his beautiful, beautiful wife recently here at Ark Studios. Big shout out to RealYungG. What's going on, fam?
Yeah, what's happening? How you feeling?
Hey, man, listen, I'm feeling great. You guys are listen, I just wanted to, say I love your energy.
Appreciate it.
You guys are a whole vibe. Period. Like, period. You know what I'm saying?
Capital period. Huh?
Capital period.
Yeah, like that.
Introduce yourself.
What's happening with you? It's your boy RealYungG out of Chicago, based in Joliet right now. Independent artist. When I say independent, I mean really independent. Out here vibing on the industry's most wanted podcast. You did.
You dig. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I want everybody to understand your journey. It's important. Doe and I like to take it all the way back.
All the way
back in the time.
Like that first time you stuck something in a socket.
You know what I'm saying?
He's so silly. Did you grow up in Chicago?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was born in Blue Island, so that's a suburb next to Chicago, right?
Okay.
My parents moved me to Chicago as soon as I was born, right? So I was raised up in there until like 13. So after 13, my pops was like, he saw the city started getting bad. And he was like, you know what? It's time to move. So he took my mom and me, moved all the way to Joliet, and I've been out there ever since. So,
shout out to Pops, man. Yeah. Like, that's what a man is supposed to do, is he's got to protect his family.
At all times.
By any means, protect your family. And like you said, he's seen things were starting to get a little rough. He's like, okay, we ain't got to move, but we going to move.
Exactly.
We still in kind of the vicinity.
We still in the loop, like 45, 50 minutes away. But he was like, you know what, give my son a better opportunity to grow. It's all about opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opportunity goes a long way.
It does. Like, whether they are presented to you, which is rare,
for sure,
or you just getting out there creating those opportunities.
Correct.
That's what you got to do.
110%.
Thanks.
What you was into pre-music?
I was basically, I love video games as a kid. I wasn't really outside like that. And the reason why I wasn't outside like that, because Pops was like, guess what? He said, you got plenty of time to be outside. You ain't missing nothing. It's the same game, different players.
Yeah.
So, but I never understood, because I wanted to go outside and, run wild.
Of course.
He didn't let me run wild. So I appreciate him for that, because there I found my love for music. I always loved music, you know what I'm saying? But I never found a way to create it. So when we moved to Joliet, and I got like good grades in school, and I promised him, he took me to my first studio. So in Joliet is where I really found my passion to record music and really put out projects.
So let's dig a little bit deeper into that. Was it other artists that you were motivated by, inspired by? Like, what made you decide you actually wanted to get in the studio and start recording?
Honestly, I was motivated by Tupac, Me Against the World. Like, my pops had that cassette tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had the A side, they had the B side. So,
nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? He put a cassette in. He used to have an Oldsmobile. So I heard the cassette. Back in the remember, like it was yesterday, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was there. And he put in the cassette. I heard Tupac, Me Against the World. I'm like, yo, this dude dope. And plus, I can never really express myself like that. Like, music, it help you express yourself.
Period.
Like, I'm honest, but I'm 110% honest in my music.
Yeah.
It's some things you can say to people, but you really can't say it without them taking it the wrong way.
Right. So, absolutely. And you may not even mean it offensively. You're just keeping it 110% real.
You're just saying the first thing to come to your head, and some people might take it offensively, right? But music is subjective. So people can hear it over and over and be like, okay, that's what you meant by that?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. I'm big on actually verbally speaking to people, because when you text, you can't hear their tone. You can't see their expressions. You could take stuff completely out of context, and it's like, bro, I didn't even mean it like that.
Real talk. Yeah.
You got to verbally speak to people to really understand their emotions, see their energy, see their facial expressions, all that. You know what I'm saying? Doe is an artist as well, but he does production and audio engineering and radio and all that good stuff.
Jack of all trades, you got to be.
Yeah. With that being said, man, I want Doe to chime in and holler at RealYungG, a little bit about, maybe your journey could, things that you've been through.
And it's okay, I guess to, go on the fact of what you speaking on as far as the music and being able to express yourself, like I always catch myself still now. Like when I listen to music, if I'm in a certain mood, certain songs hit me different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like whatever you got going on in life, it hits you different.
Nah,
you know what I'm
for real.
saying? I can listen to a whole project and be like, I ain't feeling this. Then it'd be like that one day I got something on my mind. I listen to the same project. This one song now stuck in repeat for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But I guess like when you like as far as your music creating, when you get in your creative state, You know what I'm saying? What type of vibes do you normally go for though?
Man, it's I like to call my music gumbo. Like, you know, gumbo, you never know what you're gonna get, just a mixture of stuff, right? So for me to get in that mode,
Life is like a box of chocolates.
you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah. But you know, like I like to mix it up sometimes. Sometimes I be in the mood to where I'm sipping on some wine, right? So I'm in a
What kind of wine you sip?
Man, I like that red wine. I had at the game the other day. I had some. It was Marlowe. It was a Marlowe.
Have you guys ever, not to get off subject, you ever had Roscato?
Nah, I don't think I had. Was it sweet?
Yes.
I probably had it at Olive Garden one time though. You know what I'm saying?
That's their signature wine.
That's when we had it in the Olive Garden.
It's so good.
I ain't gonna lie. I had like I'm a wine head. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too. I don't drink liquor.
Look, wine make me sleepy, man.
Baby sleepy too though. But look.
But you feel good.
It make you feel great. You know.
Yes.
Because that hard liquor. I mean, I could drink the hard liquor. Like when I drink hard liquor, it's either Hennessy or Douce, right?
Yeah.
But it's rare. I'm a wine connoisseur. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I take in the herbs too.
No, for real. Yeah, we the same person.
You got to. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on my mode and how I'm feeling at the time. Like my thing is, you got to keep living. When you keep living, you can always talk about stuff. When you stop living is when you can't run out of things to talk about.
Nah,
Exactly.
for real.
Yeah,
you could be breathing and have a pulse, but you're not really living.
Exactly. It's
That's
all about
true.
growth.
That's what you guys do. You know, you and your wife, like you actually get out here and move around, and you know you experience things. And one thing that we are guaranteed in life, the only thing we're guaranteed is our clock's going to expire at some point in time.
Exactly.
And as we all know, we've seen a lot of people get taken out, I think, way before their time. But that was God's plan.
Hey man. And my thing is, you know, my grandmother, she just passed. She was 95.
I'm so sorry to hear
You know what I'm
that.
saying? But she lived a long life. Like imagine all the wars. She get to see the first ever black president. Like, you know, she been through a lot.
Yeah.
So my thing is, hopefully I can live healthy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Exactly.
my grandmother right now is 97. She's still living, and she still lives alone. She does all her cooking, all her cleaning at 97. And I'm like you. And when I talk to her, it's those type wisdom conversations. Because you imagine how much, like you said, they've experienced.
Back in the day, what?
And we can only pray to be able to live that long, right?
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. For sure.
You know, Doe was talking to you about your music and, you know, being in your creative space, you know. Is it just life in general that it inspires you?
Honestly, yeah, because I feel like music for me, I just can't let's say somebody say make a turn up song. Like, I can't just make a song just to make a song. Like I like my music connecting with people. If my music can connect with people, that means I done did my job. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that means that people can really relate to me, understand,
resonate to what you got going on.
Exactly, understand how I was feeling. So I like to say I like to make a real life experience music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just can't rap about. I can't just you say get in the studio and rap. I just can't rap. I got to go out and actually live it, feel it, breathe it. This is what happened to me on this day. So I'm gonna guess what I'm gonna talk about it on this day and put it out this day. Even though when I rap about it and I talk about it, I'm past it. But it's new to other people, and they be like, I just was going through that, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's something with a girl, whether it's something with like people doubting them, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That make me feel good. It make me know I did my job as an artist.
That's right.
So
absolutely. What would you say was that song that really kind of put Young G on the map for people to really start paying attention to you?
Man, I got like a lot of records, but I think one of the songs I think that really just put me on the map for real. I'll probably say I got two. I would say Anger and then my song Demon. You know what I'm saying? Demon is a song that's on my upcoming debut album project called Rapper Sugar Rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've been putting out music, but once again, you got to learn the game. And I learned that it's 90% marketing, 10% music.
Please believe it.
Right,
It
you know what I'm
is. And a lot of artists have it backwards.
Exactly.
They put all their money into, you know, buying material stuff, but then forget they got to like actually market and promote their music.
You got to, because at the end of the day, it's a business. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know the game, the ins and outs of the music industry, if you don't got a passion for it, the politics will kill your passion if you don't got a passion for it.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everybody, you got to have a passion. If you don't have a passion, don't even do it, because guess what? You're going to find out it's not that easy.
Right, their feelings are going to get hurt quick.
Exactly.
You know, you got to have thick skin in this
For
business.
sure.
Because it costs a lot of money. People going to be hating on you.
Heavy.
People think, man, I drop a song, get on TikTok, I can blow up.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta push it. Whether it's Google ads, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, whether it's ads on Facebook and Instagram,
All that.
Yeah.
all that. You gotta really push your music. So I tell people, like, it's cool to be a studio junkie. I'm a studio junkie too. But my thing is, if you ain't got it like a unlimited amount of money, like a record label, like these big time companies,
Right.
then I would say focus some of that money on marketing that one record. Especially if people sound good. You get a group of people and be like, it sound good. Okay, that group of people, they like it, but guess what? It's not gonna take you to where you need to go.
Facts.
You need to market that. You know
Absolutely.
Put that bread behind your product and market that. Let it grow legs like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Baby ain't gonna automatically walk. It gotta crawl before it walk.
Absolutely. And showing people when you make moves.
Exactly.
Documenting it.
Documentation is key.
Hey, we say all the time, if you don't document it, it didn't happen. You know?
For sure.
So it's like, example, with my interviews, I post them on social media because every time I do, I get new bookings from it.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? And same thing with you. If you out here doing shows and promoting your music, you're going to get bookings and things behind that.
Always.
It just makes sense.
And I say media is the most important part. Like, your job is way more important. It's because at the end of the day, artists need to attract more different shows, different outlets.
Absolutely.
You guys can help uplift the artists. You know what I'm saying?
And people need to hear your story. They only see what they see, what you show them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't see nothing else but what you show them. But I think it's important that they understand that you didn't just wake up and have everything you got going on. You put a lot of hard work in behind that. Having your pops behind you and
at all times.
All that matters.
Sacrifice.
What are some of the things that you're working on right now? I know you got a project on the way, right?
Oh, yeah, the debut. I call it my debut album right now. Like, I've been dropping music for a long time, right? But something about your debut is special, and I call it debuts.
It's like your baby.
Exactly. And I record, and it's called Your Rapper's Favorite Rapper. And the reason I call it Your Rapper's Favorite Rapper because, while blessed as a God, I've been blessed to meet a lot of, influential people in this music industry, whether it's Lil Baby, Moneybagg Yo, whether it's Lil Durk, ESTG, whoever the case may be, whoever's out there right now. And when I say favorite rapper, I ain't saying in the sense of, like, their favorite MC. Like, I'm on these guys' playlists, but favorite because, like you said earlier, like my energy.
Your energy. That means more than...
Yeah.
Someone could have mediocre music, but if they have great energy that people resonate to, they're going to be like, man, I just want to listen to this dude all the time because he's just, he's a whole vibe.
Exactly. So it's been a blessing to, come around, these cats and them really love and respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rare because, like I said, you don't find Baby and Gunna and all them out there kicking it with people like that. You don't. So to be able to be blessed, to be able to be around those guys and get game from them, number one thing is I get game from them. So I call it Rapper's Favorite Rapper because I've been around for a minute. And every artist that came around in the game, I done been blessed to interact with. You know what I'm saying? So that's dropping on Christmas Eve. So that's
it's right around the corner.
Right around the corner. And because I recorded in different places. I recorded in Patchwork.
Oh, okay.
I recorded in Cinnamon Sound Studio. Shout out my boy Chris and Aurora.
Dope.
And I recorded in Vegas. Shout out my boy Nietzsche. You know what I'm saying? I recorded in Vegas. So it's like I said, it's that gumbo once again.
Yeah.
I reach from different places, different engineers, different sauce, different mixes on it. So,
absolutely.
The first thing I dropped from it was See Me Down, featuring my boy Renzo. He from where I'm at, Joliet.
Okay.
And then the second single was called Demon. And Demon is basically going crazy. It's almost at 100,000 views on YouTube.
Man.
So we've been working. So Rappers Favorite Rapper is really much in the. It's already getting ready to be delivered. December 24th. So
December 24th. What time to be exact?
Oh, at midnight. You know how to go. I got
coming into the Christmas Eve. That's your Christmas gift to the world.
For sure.
Right there. Y'all heard it.
It is.
When they listen to it, I know you said that it's like a gumbo. It's going to be, different flavors and sounds and things.
Sure.
Like, how many songs are on the project?
10 songs.
Okay.
That's 10, a quick good 10.
I was going to say, in that probably 30-ish minute range, somewhere in there. That's good. You don't ever want to give them too much.
I like to just give them, I call my music projects. I like to give them projects.
That's right.
Because at the same time, it's like, this is how I'm feeling at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always recording, I'm always dropping, but this year I dropped last year 2020 I dropped like 6 projects. It was all quarantine. This year this will be like my 3rd project. Just because I put time in. When it's your debut, you want to put time and effort, and you want to market it the right way.
Right. Otherwise, it just gets pushed to the side.
Just another album.
And you spend a lot of time and money putting into these projects. You want to make sure people actually hear it.
Actually hear it and actually get what they get out of it.
Right. What about visuals? You got some new videos out?
Yeah, for sure. I got like 3 visuals on deck for this album. They ain't even out yet.
Okay.
But I did drop one visual from the album, which is called Demon. What I said, Demon is almost at 100,000.
Yes.
So that's the single from there that's going crazy. Almost at 100,000. It's over like 70-something thousand on Spotify right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they streaming it. They really like that song. I'm like, man, I like this song.
It'd be like that though. It'd be the one that you maybe not expect people to resonate with, that they are attracted to the most.
Exactly.
So, with this you've seen and you're still seeing success.
Yeah.
Getting them big streams, moving around, doing shows. What would be like that one piece of advice that you would love to offer an independent artist that's just coming into this music business?
I say, keep God first, number one. Have good people around you, good positive energy around you. Never wait for people to do things for you. You got to do it yourself.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one.
You got to be hands-on because people, they sit back and they wait. They be like, man, well, if this person ain't, I'm the type of person, I don't like to wait. Like, I'm going to get up and go. Like, all right, guess what? I'm going to make it happen. You got to create opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because the opportunity goes further. I mean, you can always get money, and money come and go, but opportunity lasts forever. You never know when it's that big moment. So you got to trust your instinct, trust your gut. It's okay to fail. When I'm saying that, meaning like, if you be like, well, if I'm not going to go to this spot and not meet this person if I ain't got to weigh in, that's me failing. No, but guess what? I feel like failure is a lesson to a blessing. My thing is, I always tell myself is the what if. I don't ever want to say, all right, what if I didn't go?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want no regrets.
That's going to bother me. So have no regrets. You can always fail, but guess what? You can bounce back from a failure.
Please believe it.
As long as you got that spirit in you, like, guess what? I'm a hustler. I'm a worker. I'm going to bounce back from whatever it is. I feel like I failed at. But you know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and be like, what if? So I just say, trust your instinct. Keep God first. Keep positive people around you and just go at it.
And never be ashamed of fumbling from time to time. We're human. We make mistakes. We make errors. Like, especially when you have, leveled up, you want to talk about that stuff because it's going to motivate other people.
At all times,
and don't be afraid of it. Don't be ashamed because, we all go through stuff. We all probably have broke periods in our lives where, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever, we were all broke at some point in time, broke in or something. Absolutely. I think that's a great piece of advice. Talk to us about one of the records we're going to listen to. Which one you want to check out first, then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more.
I want y'all to check out Anger. Anger is off my last project, Mixed Emotions 4 Deluxe. You know what I'm saying? Anger is one of the things that I was just feeling like, you know how you get to a point to where you just feel like you're stressing yourself out, right? You stressing yourself out, and you just...
Us as women do that. I know. We are overthinkers.
and people are like, you know what I'm saying to you, you're just so angry. You're just angry all the time. I'm like, I'm not angry. It's like I'm focused on... trying to get to this goal, so my patience may be a little low. So I made this song Anger to express how I was feeling at the time.
Right. So. No, that makes sense because you become a little impatient with people who are wasting your time or they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got time for all that. We on the move because we want to be able to get stuff done. And sometimes get a little angry, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's you expressing yourself, but you got to be firm about that.
Exactly.
Who produced this record?
Legacy. My boy Legacy, man. Legacy, he's an overseas producer. Shout out Legacy.
All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. Introduce it for us.
It's your boy RealYungG. We out here on the industry's most wanted podcast, and we about to debut Legacy. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
My spirit ain't in my heart. You say you love me, but my demons tearing us apart. Where did I go wrong? Supposed to be my backbone when I'm not strong. Now I found myself empty and alone. Anger in my spirit, anger in my heart. You say you love me, but my demons tearing us apart. Where did I go wrong? Supposed to be my backbone when I'm not strong. Now I found myself empty and alone. Myself a broken mess. Anger got me so depressed. Gotta get this off my chest. Feeling blessed, but I'm stressed. Don't know what to do when that pain take over you. Is he angry? Is he bitter? I'm a fighter, I'm a quitter. You don't understand what it takes to heal a broken man. Feeling isolated from the fam. Closest friends don't give a damn. So I stand alone, hardly home when I'm home. Made me think, will they ever miss me when I'm gone? Will they ever miss me when I'm gone? I'm hardly home. Hanging in my spirit, hanging in my heart. You say you love me, but my demons tearing us apart. Where did I go wrong? Supposed to be my backbone when I'm not strong. Now I found myself empty and alone. Hanging in my spirit, hanging in my heart. You say you love me, but my demons tearing us apart. Where did I go wrong? Supposed to be my backbone when I'm not strong. Now I find myself empty and alone. Different is an understatement. Pain look at me breaking, anger got me shaking. Mine is racing. Who against me need to know. We must come and go. Don't nobody love you when you're low, but when you up there with you, that's the price you pay. When you're forced to lead the way, you win the way. If you tear me down, I'ma drown in my sorrows. Pray to God I make it to tomorrow, cause this life is borrowed. Nothing guaranteed, everybody leaves. So I'm treading like DMX. Pray one day my pain is put to rest. Pay one day my pay is put to rest. R.I.P. DMX. Hanging in my spirit, hanging in my heart.
Hey, that's a whole vibe right there, bro.
Big vibe.
Big vibe. Like, first out the gate, before you even started doing your thing, like, I was like, yo, this beat is hard.
Appreciate you.
You said Legacy?
Legacy producer,
Shout
yeah.
out to Legacy,
Yeah.
man. Like, that production is fire. And not only that, I think because of the tempo of it,
Yeah.
not everybody could have nailed it like you did.
Appreciate that.
Slick.
Appreciate
What you think, though?
Yeah, I'm following you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it was a whole vibe. I'm digging the track,
Yeah.
the delivery. You know what I'm saying? You actually had some substance in it.
Yes.
A lot of substance. You know what I'm saying? And you stuck to the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you notice people kind of get off
Yeah,
topic.
they get
Right.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, what are you even talking about?
I'm proud because like I did that with no cussing. Like I just show my versatility in the fact that I didn't have to cuss to. Because sometimes somebody told me years ago when you cuss it's like a feeling.
Listen, I think it's so dope because it makes you marketable out the gate. You don't have to go back and clean it up.
Yeah.
If you can do a record and not curse it and put out a fire record like that, you really on to something.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate that. I
saying?
appreciate that a
Because
lot.
a lot of artists, they fail to do that. Like, I'll ask them, send me your clean record, and they don't have no clean music. I'm like, bro, like, what you waiting on? You don't never want to
Yeah.
have to get ready. You want to
Be
stay ready and
at
be
all
ready.
At all times.
Man, that's a dope record, bro. Like, and it's heartfelt. Like, it's got
Appreciate
emotion behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of music like Pac was making that people are going to listen to 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now.
Yeah, it's gonna resonate.
Yeah.
It's going to resonate, most definitely.
Timeless music.
Timeless music. When you are, checking out production beats, what do you typically listening for? I know it can vary, but
I like. I'm a different. Like I said, I'm a gumbo type of artist. Like I like. If you know who Giveon is, I like some of his beats, right?
Okay.
Some of Giveon's beats.
Yeah.
I like definitely Lil Baby beats, Lil Durk beats. I try to, I don't try to duplicate it because you can't never duplicate somebody else's sound.
Yeah.
But
Period.
as far as
Right.
what I'm going for, I tell the producer or whatever, I like, just mix it up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Surprise me. Come up with your own style, put your own sauce. Like Legacy, he a producer overseas. He's not even from here.
and I think that's dope because that can potentially open you up to a whole new audience, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because if he's vibing with it, you rapped on one of his beats, he might be like, yeah, listen to this artist that's out of Chicago.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you open yourself up to a whole new market, and that's the goal.
Exactly.
You want the whole world to know who you are.
Yeah, that's not local. I always think global, not local. That's my mindset.
Nah, for real. Besides music, what else can we catch you doing?
Oh man, I like.
I know you're a family man.
Yeah, for sure. I like going out sometimes. Like I like museums and I like what I'm saying, going to the zoo when I got
Yeah.
time. I like screenplays. Like
Yeah, that's dope.
like Broadway stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like stuff like I'm an artsy person, so I love stuff that anything to do with art.
Absolutely. God gave us a lot of gifts. We got to get out there and enjoy them.
Amen. You
You
gotta
know?
enjoy life because you only got one life to live, so live it up to the fullest.
Man, please believe
For
it.
sure.
And the more stuff you do, the more stuff you have to talk about in your
Right.
music.
Listen, the more you know, the more you grow. For sure.
Yeah.
And you have to break away sometimes. Like, it's like sometimes we all get caught up in just working all the time. And that's, it can stress you out. Even though you're doing what you love, like, you have to break away.
It's a mental break. I always say,
Man.
always be in control of your mental health. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta I know y'all be seeing me. I be out there going on my walks and stuff. That's my mental therapy. It's it's good
dope.
for your heart, but at the same time, I like to break away. I'm not with anybody. Just give me my space. We all gotta have space.
Exactly.
We all, you understand when you're in a whole relationship, you
Yeah.
still gotta have your
You
space.
do. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Do you have a creative space in your house?
Oh, for sure I do. I call it the lab. I call it the headquarters. It's really the computer room, but I call it headquarters.
Of course.
Headquarters just for me just to sit back, unwind. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I take my business meetings in my headquarters. I sit back. I like look at a whole bunch of YouTube videos. Like,
Yeah, I do
one-
the same thing.
One thing about me, man, I'm a student of the game. And shout out to my boy D-Boy. He put me on to that. My big brother D-Boy. He said, man, when you in your downtime, study the game. Look at some of these interviews.
Period.
Study it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Study it. Because
Yes.
anything you do in life, you got to study. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I call myself a student of the game. And I study what the field I want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's $1 million worth of game I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, Breakfast Club. I'm studying, listen to these different influential people talk, from a Kevin Hart to a, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby to whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Talk because they mindset, they got a business mindset that sometimes we inquire how people think.
Yeah.
And but okay, this person was just like me. Like you want
Nah,
to,
for
it's because
real.
you may see the diamonds, the gold. Everybody still got, like you said earlier, people got a story to tell.
That's right.
And when you listen to their story, you can listen to their story and it help you, you know what I'm saying, add to your story.
That's right.
Motivate you, find motivation within motivation.
I'm a believer in that. Like whatever it is that you want to do, you have to study the greats.
Exactly.
Gilly's my personal partner. Shout out Gilly. That's my dog, man. That's my dog. So I respect, of course, what him and Wallow got going on, but, also like you mentioned the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I watch their interviews because I aspire to be on that level at some point.
Exactly.
So it's like, I'm not trying to be them, but I want to aspire to get where they're at.
Yeah.
So you have to study the greats.
It's like I say, man, in this industry people think it's so big, but it's so small. on. Like all these people are our colleagues. It's like a job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We all
thanks.
bleed red.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like we.
It's not one person that's bigger than the other. You may be richer than me, but guess what? That comes with time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they all our and I look at it like this. They all our colleagues. Like I don't look at a person like, oh my God, excuse me, oh my God, is this, that. No, like I look at them as we all in the same field. We all in the workforce. You just at a different part of your life.
Exactly.
But guess what? I'm gonna get there with time, dedication, and motivation.
Nah, for real, absolutely. Yes, like a big corporation. Some of us might be working in the mailroom, and the other might be the CEO, but we all under the same corporation.
Over time, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna work our way up.
I'm outwork the hardest worker in the room for sure.
Facts.
What's been like the biggest struggle in this business that you had to push through?
Honestly, let me see. It's I will always say that it's roadblocks, right? When I say roadblocks, certain roadblocks, like, all right, man, they show me love in private, but they ain't show me love in the like how they show the rest of everybody love.
Yeah.
But I had to get over that, and the reason I got over that is because the real know what's up. Like
That's right.
Like when you see me, you still
if you know, you know.
Exactly. If you know, you know what's up. Like I can't get mad because you posting this person on your blog or this person on your blog, and you see me, you say, "Oh man, I see what you're doing, love," and you see it, but I don't get the same post as this person.
Yeah.
So I had to take it as business, not personal. But at the same time, you gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? I use a philosophy of my dad always told me, never depend on people, right? Because at the same time, I was messing around with my dad one day, and I was like, I was messing with him. We said, "Oh, you gonna need me before I need you." And he was just joking around.
Yeah.
But I take that mindset in the industry. I'm not gonna need you. You gonna need me before I need you.
Listen, that is the biggest facts ever, and I'm so glad that you said that because for me, that's honestly one of mine as well. Doe and I, we talked about this recently. Like you'll see certain people that you probably outwork them or at least work as hard as them, but they're in a different position. And I'm not salty or I'm not mad. It just lets me know I just got to go harder.
Motivate you.
It just motivates me to go harder because they going to see you eventually.
Say what?
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no choice but to feel you and see you.
Exactly. And they show love. So at the same time, I look at it like I ain't going to be angry about it. I'm going to just let you know that, I'm still in the same building you at. I'm going to be in that same building. Right next to you, sipping on the same Hennessy, sipping on the same Ciroc, whatever, you know what I'm saying? In that same building, oh, that's G. He found a way to be up here. Like it's crazy. I don't think it, but everybody be telling me, "Hey, boy, you be everywhere." I be like, "For real?" I don't think I be everywhere. Like if I had 1,000 of me, if I had 1,000 of me, I would be everywhere. But they be saying, "Bro, you be everywhere. You be." I had somebody tell me the other day. He said, "Boy, you be working your move," and I respect it. You've been doing that for years. I respect you in this place, boy. I respect it. To me, that was love. And that's somebody that's really up in the game.
Absolutely.
And for them to say that to me, let me know that you see
They
me working.
see you.
Yeah.
And that means more than, the people who don't see you.
Exactly.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? If they don't see you or they don't respect what we got going on, but the ones that do, that's what fuels you.
It's love.
That's what keeps you motivated. Coming into 2022, man, what can we expect to see from Young G that we didn't see in 2021?
Just a lot more work. You know what I'm saying? I never say it's like, you work. No, a lot more work. I'm talking about like really be on these folks next, really marketing taking time to really market one project because I'm so impatient. Like I like to drop. Once I drop music, I want to drop the next project.
I think a lot of artists be like that.
But
though.
it's one thing. And my partner put me to the side. I was like, bro, you got to really market this project.
That's
like,
right.
You got to really put in what you put in for this project because it can go over people's heads. What's new, what's old to you may be new to somebody else.
The whole world ain't heard it yet. It's still a new record or new project.
Exactly. So
that's the hardest thing.
It is. You got like, you're a creative. You want to create.
Right.
It's like Picasso, and then once you create art, you done with it, you move on from it, and then you go to the next one. But guess what? Everybody hasn't even discovered your art yet.
They
still want to know what it is that's so great about this art, this painting, or what this musical piece. So really promoting my debut album, You Rapping for probably like a good minute. You know what I'm saying? Good minute. More visuals for sure.
Yeah.
I'm always staying in the studio. I'm gonna knock out more features. I just did 2 features not too long ago that just dropped. Shout out to those guys, those artists that dropped those features with me on it.
That's dope.
Just a lot more work, and it's really expanding the brand, taking my brand to a whole new level. The YGN brand. And YGN means Young Greatness Nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm the CEO of my own label. I'm just taking it to a whole new level, expanding my mind and my talents in different things. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen in 2022.
Let's talk about the label a little bit. You know, where do you want to go with that? And I know, obviously our visions and things can change a little bit along our journey, but where do you want to take your label?
I'm gonna take it like, Master P. I look at the
He's one of the greatest ever to do it.
Man, what you said.
Talk about owning your masters. Talking about being on some CEO status, taking my brand like P from QC or like even Birdman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Really showing the people that you can do this on your own.
Straight bosses.
And it's crazy because people think like, doing it on my own is kind of hard. Like I had an artist tell me, man, well, that's why they signed a management deal with somebody, right? And okay, the contract or whatever the case may be, but he was like, I didn't really know what I want. I don't really know how to go about things. My thing is, this phone we got, Google stuff. YouTube. They call it YouTube.
Man,
YouTube College.
YouTube University.
YouTube University.
That's where I graduated from.
You know what I'm saying? Going
I got my degree.
You feel me? Yeah. Working on my doctorate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so I tell people, like, you know what I'm saying, learn the business more. So I want to expand my label to those heights, different heights. I want to have like different branches of YG, like YG in marketing, YG in management.
Absolutely.
Even have like YG in towing and
maybe a film and production side.
Like Tyler Perry. Like I study guys like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, you know what I'm saying? Bill Gates, you know what I'm saying? I study them cats, you know what I'm saying? It's because I want to have my mind's thinking like that. And also I got another NFT dropping too, you know what I'm saying? One of my NFTs just dropped with Melon. So I'm in the NFT cryptocurrency space.
Listen, I think that's so important. Yeah. Me and my significant other just had that conversation this morning about NFTs. We're like, we don't want to be late on something else. We were late getting on Bitcoin, and we were late. We don't want to miss the wave. So I'm like, we got to get on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Pre-game, somebody told me this. We was having a conversation. He was like, yeah, those people that study the Wall Street and things like that, they know about those things before it comes out. So when it comes out, right, when people in the world just know about it, we're late. But if we can study, I'm trying to get into studying Wall Street. When I'm saying that, because I want to study things before it hits the market.
Period.
So when you study things before it hits the market, you have time to invest in it.
Nah, for real. And then you can make money off of that, helping other people, putting them on game.
Exactly.
I know a dude, he's got an OnlyFans, but he uses it for people to subscribe to because he gives them stock tips and crypto.
Exactly.
And dude knows what he's talking about because every time he put a little gem on Instagram, you follow up 6 months and it's like, dang, you was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So he's, charging $10 a month, but he probably got a ton of subscribers.
It's probably worth it because that's where that crypto go a long way.
I
read something, man, like, the rich guy, liabilities and assets, right? You look at that, right? So your assets that I'm just now getting into it. Like the rich, they go into stock, stuff like that. Those are, those are assets.
Yeah.
That having their money work for them. But it's like I said, it's financial literacy is really what it is. Literacy, it's a skill, it's a talent. You gotta learn.
The other thing I really want to get involved in is actually investing in commodities too. That's big money.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just figuring out whether it be coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things like that. You get those commodities. That's something that's never going to go away. There's always going to be a demand for cows or whatever it may be.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's the next move. That's what I want to get into next. So we got to figure that out.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Before we get into this last record, a couple things I need you to do. First and foremost, is there anything else that you want to share with the people before we get into the conclusion of this?
I'll tell you just, if you're out there chasing a dream, chase your dream and let nobody stop you. Put God first. Keep positive energy around you. And, rock with your boy, RealYungG, and follow up on the process. You dig.
Yeah, so we got 3 things we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The first one being, tell everybody, I know you may have said it earlier, but where can they follow you on your social media?
All YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, at RealYungG. That's RealYungG all together. I'm going to say it one more time. RealYungG. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat as well. I got a Discord, man, a YGN Discord.
I'm on there now. Recently, an artist made me sign up for it. I'm like, what is this?
This is Discord. Yeah. Discord it's crazy. I be in the chat rooms going crazy in the Discord.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's about anything. Like, it's a gaming community. It's music. It's advertising. It's anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm trying to find out. I'm still new to it. I really don't got the ins and outs of it, but I'm figuring it out.
Right.
But I'm learning that, you can't self-promote in Discord. They get angry.
For real?
Yeah. So, but it's a different community.
It's a good community to network with.
Definitely. Yeah. And my NFT is on Melon. It's up a bid right now. I got the whole YGN collection on NFT up at Melon. You know what I'm saying? It's a company I partner with out of the UK.
Yeah.
So they minted some of my viral moments. Like I had a picture with Lil Wayne years ago, right?
Oh, that's dope.
They minted it. They minted a lot of my viral moments, so you can go ahead, you can own it. You know what I'm saying? It's up for bid. Got another NFT dropping with my distributor, not CD Baby, Sellout, right? Sellout. They're distributor, and they're gonna distribute my NFT.
Oh, that's fire.
On the 15th.
And I know crypto.com you can as well.
You can mint that too. And I got another one, OpenSea. I got some of my own NFTs I dropped too. So I'm really trying to get into this crypto NFT space.
No, you ain't trying. You doing.
Yeah, for sure. And so we just trying to take it to a whole new level, man. Just trying to put people on game and tell people they can do this independent.
Facts. Next thing, Who you want to give a shout out to? Who you want to show some love to?
Man, I gotta show some love. I gotta show some love to my family, my pops. I gotta show some love to my lady. You know, shout out to Dr. Clark. You feel me?
Yes, we got a real deal doctor in the building.
Got to for sure. She been holding me down. That's the other half.
She's
of me,
so beautiful
for
too.
sure, helping me out doing things that I would never imagine. You feel me? So they always say, man, one successful man, you gotta have a good woman behind you. That's 100.
Because. I'm going to intervene real quick because I'm the woman and we got to get this woman power thing going on. Women will get stuff done that men can't.
That's
not
for sure.
because you don't have the ability,
That's
just because she's a beautiful woman.
Facts.
She going to get your record play before you do in the club. You know, things like that. You gotta. She going to be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
I learned that in my last place of business, the business owners were both men. If a man walked in and wanted to talk business, they'd be like, man, broom him out of here. But if it was a female, especially an attractive one, they'd be like, bring her on in.
Let me holler at her real quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
you got to have a strong, beautiful woman on your side.
That make you better, you feel me?
For real.
What's the last thing we got to do, Doe?
Well, like before I go there, I was trying to make sure you did hit me with one of them little slick ones, because I was sitting here like, dang, you did the shout outs. Yeah. Yeah, but you got we on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we got to know why you the Industry's Most Wanted.
Oh man, I'm the industry most wanted because I'm independently independent, and what I'm doing is never gonna be duplicated. It's like BMF, Free Big Meech. We run this like the mob. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, hustle, and respect. You feel me? And I'm gonna just show people that you can do without the machine behind you. As long as you got God, good people, hard work ethic, and motivation.
Facts.
You did.
Work ethic.
You did.
Love it.
Well, listen, without further ado, man, we about to get into this next record. What's the next song that you brought us
This
today?
next song right here, it's a collab record with my brother Reese B out of Vegas, man. Shout out my brother Reese B. It's called Young Hitter, off the collab album The Hangover, which is out going crazy right now. We got another collab project we're finna drop sometime next year, but that's my brother, man. That's like my twin. That's my brother.
Y'all working.
Out of Vegas. Yeah, I got a lot of music on deck. Yeah, so it's Young Hitter, you know what I'm saying? Off of the hit project Hangover. Your boy RealYungG, Reese B. Let's get it.
Let's go.
I made it out of the sun.